Welcome to Sports Vibes on Inception FM, where passion meets the game, bringing you the hottest headlines, behind-the-scenes drama, and unfiltered analysis from the world of sports. From football fields to cricket pitches, NBA courts to Olympic dreams. If it moves, we talk about it. This is your one-stop zone for real talk, real fans, and real vibes. Let's kick off.
Welcome to Sports Vibes, where passion meets the pitch and every play matters. I'm your host, Emerald Green, and today we've got electrifying news as the countdown to the 2026 FIFA World Cup continues. The U.S. men's national team is locking in two major international friendlies this October, facing off against World Cup-bound Ecuador and Australia. First stop, Austin, Texas on October 10th, where Team USA takes on Ecuador under the lights at Q2 Stadium, presented by AT&T. Then it's off to Commerce City, Colorado on October 14th for a clash with the Socceroos of Australia, presented by American, marking the team's return to the Mile High State for the first time since 2017. With the world watching and home field advantage looming in 2026, the stakes have never been higher. Road to 2026 FIFA World Cup continues in October as U.S. men's national team takes on Ecuador and Australia. USA hosts Ecuador, presented by AT&T, on October 10th at Q2 Stadium in Austin. 4 days later, USMNT returns to Commerce City, Colorado for first time since 2017 for USA-Australia, presented by American Cholera. The U.S. men's national team will take on two World Cup qualified sides in Ecuador and Australia in October as anticipation builds ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup on home soil. The matches against two teams ranked in the top 25 in the world will provide the USMNT a valuable opportunity to compete against fellow World Cup-bound teams, offering a potential preview of the opponents and styles they could face next summer. Ecuador will make its fifth World Cup appearance, joining Argentina and Brazil as one of the three teams from South America already confirmed for the tournament. Australia secured its spot by finishing second in its group during the third round of Asian Football Confederation qualifiers, marking the country's sixth consecutive World Cup appearance. The USA will first host Ecuador, presented by AT&T, on October 10th at Q2 Stadium in Austin, Texas. Kickoff from the home of Austin FC is set for 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Arm local, and will be broadcast on TNT, truTV, HBO Max, Universo, and Peacock. As part of Hispanic Heritage Month, U.S. Soccer will pay tribute to the Hispanic community, honoring both their cultural heritage and their passionate support for the U.S. team. 4 days later, USA-Australia, presented by American, will be the USMNT's return to Commerce City, Colorado for the first time since 2017. Dick's Sporting Goods Park hosts on October 14th, with the match against the 24th-ranked Australian side kicking off at 9 p.m. Eastern Time and shown live on TNT, HBO Max, Universo, and Peacock. Both matches will be carried live on radio as Westwood One Sports delivers English-language commentary, while longtime partner Fútbol de Primera has the Spanish-language call. Fans can follow the USMNT on X, at USMNT, Instagram, at USMNT, Facebook, and the official U.S. Soccer app. Breaking the deadlock against Ecuador. The USMNT has an even 5W, 5L, 5D record against Ecuador, with the series resuming for the first time since a 1-0 USA victory on March 21, 2019. An 81st-minute goal from Giassi Zardes earned the USMNT a win against La Tricolor in that meeting at Orlando City Stadium. The USA also has a balanced record against Ecuador when playing in Texas, going 1W, 1L, 1D in previous meetings in Houston, Fort Worth, and Frisco. One of the most notable encounters between the two sides came during the 2016 Copa America Centenario, where the USA earned a 2-1 victory in Seattle to advance to the semifinals, tying their best finish at the tournament. Building a history against the Socceroos. The USMNT has only faced Australia 3 times in its history, and the teams hold a level 1W, 1L, 1D record. Their most recent encounter was 15 years ago, on June 5, 2010, in a final tune-up for both teams before the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa. The USA won that match 3-1, with Edson Buttle finding the back of the net twice and Hercules Gomez solidifying the victory with a stoppage time goal in Roodepoort, South Africa. The teams have also squared off twice on U.S. soil, with a 0-0 draw in San Jose, California in 1998 and a 1-0 defeat in Orlando, Florida in 1992. Back for more in Austin. Since Q2 Stadium opened in June 2021, it has been a successful location for the USMNT. The team has recorded wins in all 6 of its matches at the venue, including both CONCACAF Gold Cup and CONCACAF Nations League matches, as well as a FIFA World Cup qualifier. The home of Austin FC recently hosted the USA during its 1-0 group stage victory against Saudi Arabia on June 19th in the 2025 CONCACAF Gold Cup. Defender Chris Richards scored the game winner in the 63rd minute, finishing off a free kick from Sebastian Berhalter. Support for Central Texas. U.S. Soccer believes soccer is more than a sport. It is a force for good. In response to the catastrophic flooding that has devastated communities across Central Texas, U.S. Soccer, AT&T, and American Airlines are providing resources and support through their respective initiatives to assist those affected by this disaster. Confident in Commerce City. Dick's Sporting Goods Park in Commerce City has hosted the USMNT 3 times, with the U.S. holding a perfect 3W 0L0D record. All 3 matches were FIFA World Cup qualifiers, and the USA recorded shutouts in each of them. The most recent was a 2-0 victory against Trinidad and Tobago on June 8, 2017. Christian Pulisic recorded a brace in a 10-minute span, assisted by DeAndre Yedlin and Josie Altidore. Commerce City also played host to the USA's memorable Snow Classico victory. That's a wrap for this edition of Sports Vibes. As the U.S. men's national team sharpens its edge on the road to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, the October friendlies against Ecuador and Australia are more than just matches. They're momentum. Stay locked in right here for all the updates, lineups, highlights, and behind-the-scenes stories as Team USA prepares to defend the homeland on soccer's biggest stage. Until next time, keep the energy high, the vibe strong, and the game beautiful. This is Sports Vibes, where the world of sport comes alive.
That's a wrap for today's Sports Vibes. Thanks for vibing with us on Inception FM. Whether you're catching us on the drive, in the gym, or from the bleachers, remember, the game never stops, and neither do we. Stay locked in, stay passionate, and we'll catch you on the next play. Until then, peace, power, and plenty of vibes.
This show is a production of IQ Inc. Marketing. If you would like to advertise your product or service on this show to the U.S. and Caribbean markets and through our multicultural publications in New York, please call 866-435-3286 or send an email to info@myiqinc.com.